皆さん、毎度ニューヨークでビール飲むにやっているヨシです。Hello everyone, I'm Yoshi, a Beer-Nommelier in New York. Today I'm going to introduce a beer. Today's beer is Here it is. Today I'm going to introduce Leffe Blonde. And this beer is from Belgium. And the type of this beer is Abbey Ale or Golden Ale. I have introduced this beer already one time, but I am going to introduce this beer again today. This is one of the great Abbey Ale. Yes, very famous. And recently I made a video, and in that video I was talking about the Belgian beer. If you haven't watched that video, please watch that video. So Leffe Blonde is one of my all-time favorite beer. So let's do it. Okay, let's drink. That color is very nice golden color, and then aroma is it has notes of banana and honey, malt, a little bit pear too. And I think it has notes of a little bit like grassy notes too, or like a little bit like citrusy, a little bit like a lemony flavored. And the foam is thick, white, bubbly. Very nice foam. It looks so delicious. それではいただきます。乾杯。It is delicious. First, you can feel the mouth. It has a great carbonation, so it's like so crisp and it is very present to the mouth. It is a full body beer, but it's very delicate, and also it has like a banana flavor. And then in the aftertaste, it has like a kind of spicy flavor. And also it has like a lemon zest aftertaste too. Wow, it's like so many flavors, characteristics. It's like so many faces. Very complex beer. And the alcohol percentage is 6.6, so it's a little bit higher than regular beer. So it says they started to brew this beer is 1240. 1240 is in Japan is Kamakura era, which is so funny because in Japan, Kamakura era, I mean a bunch of samurais fighting like that, like with a sword. And in the Belgium, they are making beer, which is a huge difference, but that's history. So I have a great memory about this beer. So when I drank this beer for the first time, it was in a French restaurant, but I was not a customer. I was working there. So I used to work in the French restaurant in New York City. That's the first French restaurant and then last French restaurant I ever worked. Now I know a lot of things about the wine, but at that time I have zero knowledge of wine. Zero. I mean, I drank occasionally, but I have no idea about the wine. There's a manager, his name is Eric. He's from France, and of course he knows about the wine. Man, he was tough, but he taught me a lot of stuff. And it was a great memory. I think. I was young. One of the night I think it was closing, and then I finished work, and after that I was drinking wine with Eric, and he was teaching me about the wine. And then after that, I actually wanted to drink a beer, and I asked him, "Can I have a drink? Can I have a beer?" And he said, "Yeah, whatever you want." And they have the Leffe Blonde on top. So at the time I didn't know this beer, so I was like, "Yeah, can I have a Leffe Blonde?" And then I drank, and I was like, "Wow, this beer is great." And then like French restaurant has this kind of beer. I was like so surprised, and then first time I drank this beer. Yeah, that's a good memory. I still remember. Since then, whenever I found this beer, I just drink this beer. I'm sure you can get this beer in Japan, so I think it's a little bit pricey, but you know, it's a great beer. So if you haven't tried this beer, please try it. It's one of the great Abbey beer. This is not a Trappist beer, but you should try it. It's really recommend it. 2 thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. Yeah. Okay, this was Leffe Blonde. Thanks so much for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Yoshi, Beer-Nommelier.